Veronica published 47 pieces of content last month across 4 different platforms. Zero burnout, zero content calendar chaos, zero late-night scrambling to meet deadlines. Her secret was not working harder or hiring a team. She built what we call an artificial intelligence content flywheel that turns one core idea into multiple revenue-generating assets automatically. Here is the part that sounds impossible. She now spends 3 hours per week on content creation and makes more than she did spending 20 hours. Welcome back to KB Bluetree, where we show working professionals how to build sustainable content systems without sacrificing their sanity. Over the past 4 years, we have helped hundreds of creators escape the content hamster wheel using smart automation and artificial intelligence frameworks. Today, we are breaking down Veronica's exact 3-step system. By the end of this video, you will understand how to create a content flywheel that multiplies your output without multiplying your effort. You will see the specific tools Veronica uses and how you can adapt this to your niche. Problem. Let us talk about the content trap that catches almost everyone who builds an online business. You know content is essential. You understand that consistent publishing builds authority, attracts customers, and drives revenue. So you commit to showing up regularly on social media, writing blog posts, recording videos, maybe starting a newsletter. The first few weeks feel exciting. Then reality hits. You realize you need to be everywhere your audience hangs out. Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, your blog, your email list. Each platform has different formats, different expectations, different optimal posting times, so you start duplicating effort. You write a LinkedIn post, then rewrite it for Twitter, then turn it into an Instagram caption, then expand it for your blog. The same core idea gets repackaged 5 different ways, and it takes you an entire afternoon. Or worse, you start picking favorites. You focus on Instagram and ignore LinkedIn. You publish blog posts, but forget about your email list. Your presence becomes inconsistent. Your audience fragments. Your growth stalls. Here is what makes this truly exhausting. You are not just creating content. You are also trying to track what performs well, respond to comments, analyze metrics, plan next week's content, and somehow find ideas that resonate. Veronica was drowning in this exact situation 8 months ago. She is a career coach with genuinely valuable insights, but she was spending 20 hours per week on content and still feeling like she was falling behind. Root cause: so why does content creation feel like an endless uphill battle for smart people with valuable expertise? The real problem is that most creators treat each piece of content as a separate project. You start from scratch every single time. New idea, new draft, new formatting, new scheduling. Every post is a unique snowflake that requires complete attention from beginning to end. This creates what we call content poverty thinking. You believe that creating more content requires proportionally more time and effort. One post takes 1 hour, so 10 posts take 10 hours. It is a linear relationship that guarantees burnout. But here is the insight that changes everything. Content creation does not have to be linear. It can be exponential. The problem is not the creating itself. It is the lack of a multiplication system. Most people have no process for turning one piece of content into 5 or 10 derivative pieces that serve different platforms and purposes. You also lack what we call content intelligence. You create things, put them out into the world, and have no systematic way to understand what worked and why, so you cannot improve. You cannot double down on winners. And here is the deeper issue. Most creators think artificial intelligence is just for writing faster. They use it to generate a single post and stop there. They completely miss the real power, which is building systems where artificial intelligence multiplies, analyzes, and optimizes. Once Veronica understood this, she stopped trying to create more and started building a system that multiplied smarter. So here is what actually works when you want to scale content without scaling effort: Solutions Framework. Veronica built what we call the 3-step artificial intelligence content flywheel. Each step feeds into the next, creating momentum that makes content creation easier over time, not harder. Step 1 is the core creation phase. This is where you create one substantial piece of pillar content each week, not 10 posts, not daily tweets. One deep, valuable piece that showcases your expertise. For Veronica, this is a 10-minute video where she teaches one career strategy. This takes her about 90 minutes. Step 2 is the intelligent multiplication phase. This is where artificial intelligence transforms your pillar content into multiple platform-specific assets. Veronica feeds her video transcript to Claude or ChatGPT with specific prompts for each platform. The artificial intelligence generates a LinkedIn article, 3 Twitter threads, 5 Instagram captions, a newsletter section, and a blog post outline, all from that one video. Step 3 is the feedback optimization phase. This is what turns a process into a flywheel. Veronica tracks which multiplied content performs best on each platform. She feeds that performance data back to her artificial intelligence system, which learns what resonates. Over time, the artificial intelligence gets better at predicting what will work. These 3 steps create a virtuous cycle. One core piece becomes 10 pieces. Those 10 pieces generate data. That data makes the next core piece even better. Solutions, tactics. Here is exactly how Veronica executes this flywheel every single week. Monday morning, she records her pillar video. She uses a simple setup, just her phone and a ring light. She follows a template. Hook, teach one framework, give one example, call to action. The video goes straight to her Google Drive. Monday afternoon, she uses an artificial intelligence transcription tool to convert the video to text. She prefers Otter, but any transcription service works fine. Tuesday morning is multiplication day. She opens Claude and uses her master prompt template. The prompt says, "Here is my video transcript, my brand voice guidelines, and my audience description. Generate a LinkedIn article, 3 Twitter threads, 5 Instagram captions, a newsletter section, and a blog outline." The artificial intelligence generates everything in about 10 minutes. She reviews and lightly edits for 30 minutes, not rewriting, just making sure it sounds like her and adding any specific examples. The artificial intelligence missed. Tuesday afternoon, she schedules everything. She uses Buffer for social posts and ConvertKit for email. Everything gets queued for optimal posting times throughout the week. The video goes to YouTube. Throughout the week, she monitors performance in a simple Google Sheet. Which LinkedIn post got the most comments? Which Twitter thread got the most bookmarks? Which Instagram caption drove profile visits? Just basic metrics. Friday morning, she spends 30 minutes reviewing the week's data. She looks for patterns. She notices that content about salary negotiation always outperforms content about resume writing. She sees that personal stories get more engagement than pure tactics. She updates her content idea bank with these insights. The following Monday, when she plans her next pillar video, she checks those insights. She leans into what is working. She tests variations on what is not. The artificial intelligence learns her patterns, and her prompts get more refined. This whole process takes her about 3 hours per week. 1 hour for pillar creation, 1 hour for multiplication and scheduling, 1 hour for review and planning. Success story, let us talk about Veronica's transformation, because the results are remarkable. Before implementing this flywheel system, Veronica was publishing inconsistently. Maybe 2 LinkedIn posts per week, occasional Instagram stories, a monthly newsletter if she was lucky. She was spending 20 hours per week on content and constantly felt behind. Her following grew slowly, about 50 new followers per month across all platforms. Her email list added maybe 30 subscribers monthly. She was only booking 2 or 3 new coaching clients per month at $1,200 each. 4 months after building her artificial intelligence content flywheel, everything shifted dramatically. She now publishes 47 pieces of content monthly, daily presence on LinkedIn and Instagram, 3 Twitter threads per week, weekly YouTube videos, and consistent newsletters. Her time investment dropped from 20 hours per week to 3 hours per week. Her combined following grew by over 2,000 people in those 4 months. Her email list now adds 150 subscribers every month. But here is the number that matters most. She is now booking 7 to 9 coaching clients monthly at the same $1,200 rate. That is an increase from roughly $3,600 per month to over $10,000 per month. And she is working less, not more. The content flywheel created something else valuable to Veronica. Now has a library of proven content she can repurpose seasonally. Every January, her career reset content gets massive engagement. She has built assets that work for her repeatedly. She also discovered which content types drive actual sales versus just engagement. Her framework-based videos convert viewers into clients 3 times better than her motivational content. Recap. Let us quickly recap the 3-step artificial intelligence content flywheel. The problem is treating every piece of content as a separate project, which creates linear effort that guarantees burnout. The solution is building a multiplication system. Create one pillar piece weekly. Use artificial intelligence to generate platform-specific derivatives and track performance to optimize future content. The tactics are simple. Record one core video, transcribe it, prompt artificial intelligence to create multiple formats, schedule everything, track what works, and use those insights to improve. The proof is Veronica going from 20 hours per week with inconsistent output to 3 hours per week with 47 monthly posts and tripling her revenue. Call to action here is your immediate action step. This week, create just one pillar piece of content. Write one substantial post, record one video, or draft one in-depth article that teaches something valuable in your area of expertise. Then take that content to Claude or ChatGPT and ask it to transform that one piece into 3 different formats for 3 different platforms, just 3. See what happens? Notice how much time you saved. Notice how the artificial intelligence captured your core idea and adapted it appropriately. That small experience will show you what is possible. Then come back and watch this video again. Build out the full system. Start tracking your data, refine your prompts. If this framework opened your eyes to a smarter way to create content, like this video and subscribe to KB Bluetree for more insightful content on building sustainable systems that scale your impact without burning you out. Content creation does not have to be exhausting. With the right system, it becomes the engine that drives everything else in your business. Now go build your flywheel. We will see you in the next video.